my period on my boyfriend's mattress, and now he won't talk to me anymore. So my boyfriend and I had been dating for like 8 months, and everything was perfect. We were at that stage where I basically lived at his place on weekends, had my own drawer in his dresser, and knew where he kept the good snacks. His apartment was this tiny studio with white everything. White walls, white sheets, white couch. It looked like something straight out of IKEA. Last Friday night, we were watching Netflix and fell asleep together on his bed. Nothing crazy, just cuddling after a long week. I woke up around 6 a.m. and felt that familiar cramping feeling in my stomach. My period wasn't supposed to start for another few days, but you know how unpredictable that stuff can be. I quietly got up to use the bathroom, and that's when I saw it. There was a dark red stain on his pristine white sheets, probably about the size of a dinner plate. My heart literally dropped into my stomach. I tried to wake him up gently and explain what happened, thinking we could just throw the sheets in the wash real quick, but he completely lost his mind. He jumped out of bed, stared at the stain like I had committed murder, and started freaking out about his expensive mattress. Apparently it was some fancy memory foam thing his mom bought him for graduation, and it cost like $800. I offered to pay for professional cleaning, or even replace the whole mattress if needed. That's when he said the thing that made my blood boil. He told me I should have known better and been more careful about staying over during that time of the month. Like I can control when my period decides to show up early. I tried explaining that periods aren't always predictable and accidents happen, but he kept going on about how gross it was and how I ruined his stuff. I spent the next hour scrubbing his mattress with hydrogen peroxide while he stood there watching me like I was his personal maid. The stain came out mostly, but he kept inspecting it with his phone flashlight, pointing out every little spot I missed. Then he made me strip the bed and take all his bedding to the laundromat that same morning. When I got back with his clean sheets, he was acting totally different, cold and distant. He wouldn't look at me directly and gave me one-word answers to everything. I asked if we were okay and he just shrugged, saying he needed space to think about things. That was 5 days ago and he hasn't texted me once, not even to say thanks for cleaning his stupid mattress.